we are starting to see a very troubling trend from both Donald Trump and the people that he has nominated to serve in his cabinet. And that trend is that Trump and these morons, because there is no other word to use to describe these people, are going to set this country back decades in the scientific arena. First and foremost, we've got people like the former fossil fuel CEO Wright, who is going to be in charge of the Department of Energy. Wright is a guy who has spent decades denying that climate change even exists. Donald Trump himself has said that he doesn't believe in climate change. In fact, he has suggested that if it is real, much like Wright himself, it's a good thing. Hey, fewer people dying from cold, more oceanfront property, as Donald Trump has mentioned. What he doesn't mention is that all current oceanfront property will be underwater, so it's not technically more oceanfront, it's just different oceanfront as the water levels rise and move further inland. But these are people that are climate change deniers. These are people who are looking at the science and openly rejecting it. Trump has promised, of course, to open up more lands for fossil fuel exploitation. He has promised to roll back environmental safeguards. So all of these scientific advancements we have had in combating climate change, in protecting public health, those go out the window. So your life becomes endangered because of that. Electric cars. Donald Trump has talked crap about electric cars for years. He wants to get rid of fuel economy standards for gasoline-powered engines. So we have made scientific advancements. Auto manufacturers have made their cars more energy efficient. And Trump says, to hell with it, we're getting rid of it. Go back to those gas-guzzling 8 miles per gallon SUVs, and we're okay with that. So again, dirtier air, worse gas mileage, so more money out of your pocket. But once again, the theme is rolling back scientific advancements. And that is almost nothing compared to the issue of vaccines. During his Time magazine interview, Donald Trump was asked specifically whether or not him and his Health and Human Services nominee, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., would get rid of the childhood vaccination schedule. And he said that is something we would look at. He also repeated the debunked claims that vaccines may cause autism. They do not. And then, of course, the news over the last couple days that Robert F. Kennedy Jr. is working with a lawyer who actually advocated to get rid of the polio vaccine. Something that even Mitch McConnell, a polio survivor, has had to come out and say this is dangerous and basically insane. But we have made all of these scientific breakthroughs, for decades and decades on the issue of vaccines. And this administration is threatening to roll us all the way back to the 1910s. Why? That's the question we should all be asking. Why? Why are you doing this to us? I know you claim you're doing it for us, but you're not doing it for us. We have nothing to gain from any of this. Why are you doing this to us? Why are you going to make our air dirtier? Why are you going to make our soil and water toxic? Why are you taking away these medical advancements that have kept hundreds of millions of people safe for decades? What's in it for you? Those are the questions we should be asking, because on the surface, none of it makes sense. Even beneath the surface, none of it makes sense. We will not only become the laughingstock of the rest of the planet as we continue to move backwards in time while everybody else moves forward, but our own lives will be at risk because of the decisions of Donald Trump and his cabinet of morons. Thanks for watching, everybody. And if you're not already, please subscribe to the channel. We got fresh content every day for you. And If you want to follow us across social media, make sure you check out all of the social links that we have posted in the description of this video.